Hey everybody, I'm here at Zenkaikon, and as you can see, I'm dressed up as Steven Universe, both versions. These past 2 days have been really great. I got to see a lot of voice actors and get some free autographs with my convention book, and I even found 15 mad scientists for the scavenger hunt. And now I'm eligible to win the grand prize. A free registration for next year. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so today's the last day for the convention, and now I'm gonna make the most of it. All right, want to join us? Come on along. See, there's a lot of guests here. Or should I say attendees? So it turns out there were 2 panels I missed yesterday that I would have been interested in. Reboot Your Childhood and My Little Pony Generations. Oh well, I guess I can always wait until somebody uploads them on YouTube. Alright, so it's not a total loss. Alright, so why don't we look around for a couple of other panels that are open. Okay, let's see.
Where you want to go?
So here we are at the vendor hall. It's a great big exhibit where a lot of anime and pop culture merchandise is sold. Yeah, I saw a couple of Super Sentai toys, but unfortunately I don't have the money for them. Oh well. Great stuff.
There it is.
Inuyasha, My Hero Academia, PlayStation, Dragon Ball Z. Stuff, isn't it? Nice display of horns. And we got some manga and some pop animation figures from Funko.
I think I have
Pretty cool, huh? Here's where you can get some tasty treats. Yeah, there's Pocky, there's, oh, Mochi. Mochi's one of my favorite Japanese treats.
I know.
It's right up there with Pocky. Tokusatsu toys. Got Kamen Rider Revice.
That's how it is.
Ooh, here's something I overlooked. Here's some cool visors. I hadn't noticed them before.
Pretty cool.
Got some cool face masks here too. Looks like the Chop Twins are almost done with their bird project.
We might get both. Buy four, get the fifth free. Yes. Sorry.
It's amazing.
Beautiful. Is it just like the Okay, so we are on the first floor.
So this right here is, if I'm not mistaken, this is from My Hero Academia.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. You okay, babe? Hi. A lot of great stuff here.
That's why I kept saying I wanted to buy it.
Ooh, check out that Steven Universe picture. Isn't it cool?
Very cool.
More fan art here. Got these two here from Voltron.
Okay, yeah, whatever this is. I brought my debit card.
Sorry.
Those two. Thank you so much.
But if you reach out to me, I can
Yes, bye.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, she was so annoying. See why I'm like, no, I'm
Handmade.
Yeah, you should always have 3 parts.
Okay, well,
I understand that if there's even like stories, I don't draw. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a photo.
because it's everywhere.
Really? Today?
Oh no, I was
Freedom Hall A's open. All right, so right now we're gonna go see Debi Derryberry. You may know her as the voice of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and the titular character of Zatch Bell in the English dub. Should be fun. Got a blast.
I'm here with the same answers.
Like when you were playing Jimmy Neutron, like for Jimmy, like we all know that he is a genius, but he is also a boy, hence the title of the show, Boy Genius. And even though he's really smart academically, he also has to deal with the challenges of being a boy.
But yeah, I think Jimmy struggled with trying to be cool and still knowing the right thing to do. And like, I love the Christmas episode. He was like, but where's your proof? He's like, he just can't grasp on to that there's a Santa Claus, and he's never gonna believe there's a Santa Claus because you can't scientifically prove it. And it was really hard for him, but he didn't want to feel like an outcast because all his friends believed in Santa Claus. So yeah, he struggled.
That was one of my favorite episodes actually, because of that fact that yeah, he's a genius, but he also learns how to, you know, have fun, like just be a kid, be a boy.
I think he could be with Sheen and Carl, because Carl is he idolizes Jimmy. And Sheen is never really there to start with, right? He's always off with his action figures.
Yeah,
I think they really do love him and like him. And he's in himself when he's around his boys. But when he's around everybody else, you know, when he gets around Nick or the girls, he fumbles like the rest of us. And we're good friends. Ian and I are good friends with the producer, John Davis, who created Jimmy. And a lot of it is his life growing up and maybe how he felt. And you know, obviously he's grown up now and he's super cool. But when we're growing up and we're in with the school crowd, kids are not nice. Kids should have to wait tables.
Yeah. I also liked it because I had to deal with that growing up too, so I related to Jimmy.
Totally. I think all of us had, I think all of us have felt insecure. Even you think, oh, that one person in school, they're so cool and confident. They're not. Everybody has insecurities. And I think Jimmy just, he dealt with it the best way he knew how. And hopefully he let his audience know that you're not alone. Yeah, he has an amazing brain, but he still struggles. It's hard. You're around all these people who seem all confident and seem to know what's going on, and they're all, you know, hip and popular, but they go home and they're just as insecure as anybody else. So you just have to love who you are. You guys have to embrace who you are and feel confident and know that you can lead a conversation and a group and walk down the street proudly just like anybody else. Nobody's better than you.
Yep. That's what I was hoping you'd say, so thank you.
Alright, so now we're about to go into the voice actors panel with the host, Mick Wingert. Get some questions answered and figure out how I can make it into the voice acting industry. Should be a lot of fun. See you there.
So know that I'm going to be as honest with you as I can. I definitely believe that all of us here are incredible, creative human beings, and incredibly creative human beings can do all kinds of things. And I also am a realist and know that there's a special skill set that is required to be able to be successful at this career. And I will be honest with you about that and give you as much encouragement as I can, but also let you know what the path is ahead for anybody who wants to take that journey. All the hands in this room just represented the way casting used to happen. Meaning, we watched cartoons during an era in which, from the time immemorial through the early 2000s, casting was, there is a group of people, about 50 people to 75 people at any given time, who all lived in Los Angeles, because this is where it all happened, who were all multiple voice, Mel Blanc, people of 1,000 voices. And in order to get into an animated show and be part of that community, first of all, culturally, you wouldn't want to do that unless you fell into it or you were really passionate about it. And there weren't a lot of people that were really passionate about it. Most of the people at that table fell into it because they came to Los Angeles to be an actor in general, and they found that they were good at this, and this is where they were making their money.
How can you determine how much your talent is worth?
Don't ask the studios, because they'll have a different number than you. You have to know, gosh, it's such a growth question. You've got to bring a sober-mindedness to how you value yourself, especially as a beginner. You have to know, my performance of this, just because I lack the notoriety I'm not a proven product, like, I'm not going to charge the same thing that, say, Jim Cummings is going to charge if I'm a beginner. But if I'm Mick Wingert and Jim Cummings is at my agency, we might be up for the same gigs now, and we might be competing at the same price. You take a look at the fellows around you at that point, and you look at what price lists are. I would say that anybody who's starting out, $25 to do some sort of indie pet project for somebody is not too much to ask. It's not too little to ask either. I would say that if you're getting about $100 a gig, that is acceptable, and for a beginner, for a novice. As you get more experience, your fee should go up. Looking at it from a business framework, if you want to make it a career. If you just want to do it as art, for the love of art, you don't ever have to put a price on it.
There's probably one down that way. Wing, man, that's mad.
want to take a picture of this Zenkaikon. Yeah, I think. Can I get a picture too? Sorry. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit. I just don't want to like cram up the whole Thank you so much. Thank you. Cool. All right. Thank you. Got that for you. And you have my print, so sure. This is what happens when we go together. Yep.
Big shoot. Big hoodie, move it. Big hoodie, gotta move.
Now I have to.
Video games around here. There were a lot more earlier, but the con closing and everything. But with the con closing and everything, I'm guessing everything has to shut down eventually.
I'm really done.
Wow, what a fantastic view of Lancaster Square. Lovely, isn't it? You guys ready for the closing ceremonies of Zenkaikon 2022? We are. I gotta say, this whole event has been a lot of fun. The most fun I've had in years.
Nice crowd in here. Thanks for staying with us a little later than usual on Sunday. It's nice to see everybody. We are going to get this feedback session started right now. So, you guys ready?
Good to go.
You guys ready? Yes, sir. All right. Well, first I want to thank you all for coming to Zenkaikon this year, because it has been a pleasure to see all of you and see people that we've seen years ago, to be able to see them again and meet new faces as well. And we had a lot of new staff as well that came that said they liked it, which I'm like, yay, please come back and help us staff this so we can do it again. But we want to get your feedback about, what. We like hearing good stuff. We like when people are like, this is great, but we want to also hear where we can improve, because there's always something we can improve on. And if it's within our power to change it or improve it, then that's what we'll do.
I wanted to say how much fun the scavenger hunt was. And even if I don't win the grand prize, I'm glad I made it this far. And for those of you who did make it, may the best contestant win. So that wraps up Zenkaikon 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed our time here as much as I did. I'll be sure to come again next year. If you guys are within Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and you want to register for next year, look it up. It's on the website. This is Andy saying, see you next time, and peace out.